Okay, so that's recording. So actually our first one was like 100+ views.
Okay.
So it did get a lot of views. So
That's the one that was promoted by Warlord, right?
yeah, Warlord snagged that one.
Okay.
So this is Matt from the Dice of the Round Table. I'm joined tonight by
Jason.
and he's been my bold action remote partner apparently, because no one else really wants to do this. So this is going to be episode 3. We have 600 points, Americans versus Germans. But before I go too much, it's May 2020. We are running subscriber contest. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comments away, please. And when we hit 200, I have some miniatures I'm giving away. Otherwise, for today, we have the resolution. I am sorry because I try my best, and the way I can get the best view of the table causes us to lose some resolution. So the scenario is King of the Hill. It's a 4x4. We have the checkered pattern in the middle. That's the zone to control. Okay. We'll play for 6 turns. Whoever's in here at the end of turn 6 with no one else is the winner. Otherwise, it's a draw. Jason's got MMG, a Jeep MMG, 2 Ranger squads. You want to say what's in your Ranger squads?
Yeah, the Ranger squads are pretty standard guys. I've got, let's see, 8 guys in a squad. Each has a BAR in the squad. The NCOs have submachine guns. And of course, they have their special Ranger rule to push up at the beginning of the game.
And then we have a regular infantry squad. What's in that?
The regular infantry squad, again, is pretty standard. It's, let's see, that one is 9 guys. One of them has a BAR. Is that right? Is that 9 or 8? Oh, I'm sorry, 8. 8 guys, 1 has a BAR.
Okay, I got one too many guys then. Okay. Then we have a light mortar and his lieutenant. Your lieutenant is vet or regular?
The lieutenant is regular. Yeah, the only thing that's veteran in my army are the Ranger squads, of course, and then the Jeep. I made the Jeep veteran as well.
Why did you do that?
You know what? I don't know. I just wanted to make sure it passes its order tests and that kind of stuff. To be honest, that Jeep is, I consider, like one of the better units in my army besides the Rangers. So I want to make sure it's, doing everything it can in the game.
So I have a vet lieutenant team with assault rifles. It is a 3-man squad instead of the traditional 2. I just want to see what happens with it. I have a regular medium mortar, regular 222. I have a pioneer squad with a flamethrower and LMG. I have an Ostropen squad with 1 Panzerfaust and an LMG. And I have a vet here Grenadiers with 2 LMGs. We're going to see what happens with that list. So let's do a roll-off. Are you going to pull dice?
Sure. Just to double check, you have 6 order dice. I have 7, I believe.
Correct.
Let me make sure I've counted correctly here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And while Jason does that, we also said it was a 600-point game with no armor above 8. So my 222 is a 7 armor.
All right. So, yeah, I've got 7 dice in there for me and 6 in for you.
Okay, here we go. Roll to determine deployment. Ah, that didn't work out. 4.
All right, hold on a second here. I rolled a 4.
Oh, we do it again.
I rolled a 5.
So did I.
I rolled a 1.
5.
All right.
Okay. So I will. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick on that side of the table. So go ahead and pull dice for deployment.
All right. I pulled you.
Okay. I'm going to put my mortar. Yeah, I'm going to put my mortar right back here.
Now, did you have a spotter with that mortar?
I do.
Okay.
So I'll deploy him after we deploy.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's see what's deploying next. You again.
Okay. I'm going to take my 222 and it's going to go, I think, right there. Next.
All right. Looks like it's me. And I am going to deploy my mortar on my right side of the board in those trees.
Well, I'll be back here.
Okay, yeah.
Here.
Yep, that works.
Okay. And that's a light mortar team.
Right.
Okay.
You again.
I don't want me. I want you. You have more dice. I got my Ostropin. I'm going to put my Ostropin right here. Okay.
All right. Me. And I am going to deploy a ranger squad on the right side of the board, but I want them to be able to run up to that wall, hopefully. So just to the left of that grove of trees.
Right here?
No. Because I want them to run up to the wall. So, yeah,
Oh,
right
the
where you're
hedge?
pointing, right there. Yep. Yeah, right there. Right there.
Good?
Yep, that looks good.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, you can at least see the poker chips. So.
All right. Looks like it's me again. I'm going to deploy my Jeep on my left flank behind, what is that, a rock or something back there? Yeah.
Where do you
Yeah,
want it?
like just on the leftmost edge of that rock, but kind of behind the rock there.
Right here?
Yeah, so get some rock cover or whatever, line of sight blocking, whatever.
You want to drive this way?
Yeah.
Okay, so I angle it that way for you.
Yeah, my goal is to try and drive that thing up the leftmost flank.
Okay.
All right. You get to deploy.
No. This is going to be my double LMG.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You again.
No. My lieutenant's going to be in the middle. Next.
Okay, me. The Ranger squad's going to be in the middle, kind of behind that tree. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Me again. Let's see. What do I have left? I have the machine gun team.
You have machine gun, you got regular, and you got the lieutenant.
Okay, so the machine gun team I want on the rightmost flank.
Over here?
Yeah, right there. Yep.
Okay.
And then it looks like this is your final die, I believe, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's my pioneers. Okay.
All right. So I got 2 more units. I've got my regular troops and my first lieutenant. Okay. All right. So my first lieutenant, I kind of want in between the Ranger squad and the mortar squad. Okay. And then for my final squad there, they're going to go on the left behind the rock. Yep.
Okay. Dice in and turn 1.
All right.
Oh, spotter is going to go right here. Shocking, right?
Okay.
Good field of vision, I mean.
All right.
Okay, so Rangers, what do you want them to do? You said you want that one to run up.
Yeah, towards that wall.
So you want to go all the way up?
Yes. If they will reach it.
They will.
Okay.
This Ranger squad?
Real quick, before we do anything with them, the poker chips in the center, are those walls surrounding it? How does that count as cover?
Those would be hard.
Okay, so if I'm standing on the other side of that wall, they're getting the -2.
Yes.
Okay.
That's how we've played them before.
Okay. All right, so
actually no, they should be cover 1, sorry. Because it's not like a building.
Okay, that's fine. All right, let's see. I'm going to have the Ranger squad for now run up behind that tree. Yep.
Okay.
All
now
right.
it's turn 1.
All right. Let's see here. All right. The first die I pulled is for me.
No pressure.
I'm actually going to, let's see here. Is my machine gun team within 6 inches of my lieutenant there? I was going to try to snap 2.
It's really going to be close. Yes, he is.
Okay, so I'm going to snap 2. And I'm going to have my machine gun team. Let me pull out another die before I forget. I'm going to have my machine gun team run up to that wall.
Well, remember, they only move 6.
Oh, yeah.
So this is their run.
Okay.
Okay?
And then my second lieutenant is going to go up to that grove of trees.
You want to walk into it, or do you want to run?
I want to walk into it.
So that'll put you up to here.
Yep.
Okay?
All right. Ready for another die?
Yep.
Me again.
Okay.
Let's see.
Fast drive the Jeep.
Let's see. The Jeep. Let's see here.
The Jeep's got an MMG. The Jeep is wheeled so you can advance 12 with 2 90-degree pivots or run 24 with 1 pivot of 90.
Right. I'm going to have it. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I'm going to hold off. I'm not going to do the Jeep. I'm going to move the mortar squad up into that grove of trees as well, the light mortar.
Advance.
Yep.
Okay.
And I don't think the light mortar can actually shoot anything. It's a 24-inch.
Blocking.
Okay. Yeah.
So you sure you didn't want to run around it?
Yeah, I didn't know if I could reach where that wall was, but yeah.
It would make more sense.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Because if you run, you can get up to there. And it gets you set up for next turn.
Right. All right.
Because then you can see down this way.
Right.
Or see this way.
All right. You pull a die.
Okay, Jason, we're going to do something different.
Okay.
I'm going to do the mortar.
All right.
Problem is, Sam told me something, and I've been debating on if I want to use it or not. And that's firing a smoke round.
Pop and smoke. Yeah, I've never done that in a game, never seen it in a game. And I was just reading over the rules for it actually in Conflict 47. I don't know how much different it is to bolt action. But, yeah, it's interesting. It's just, do you have a template ready for it? All right.
Because it's 4 inches.
Right. The big thing with that is it could kind of roll off target, right? You have to roll a 6. It's basically like firing a mortar round, and if you miss, then it
You
goes
get
off
to
target.
shift it 12
I
inches.
get to move it, yeah.
So that's the kicker. Do I want to do that? Because it provides cover.
Right.
It doesn't block line of sight.
Okay.
It's dense terrain, and it says specifically soft cover and dense terrain.
Okay. So it's like standing behind some trees? Is that what it is?
Well, the problem is when you look up terrain, here, let's see. Where's terrain rules? Damage. Terrain, impassable, rough. This is the irony. It says dense terrain, right?
Right.
Your terrain options are impassable, rough ground, obstacles, buildings, or roads. Which one's dense? Is it impassable, or is it just rough ground?
Well, being impassable doesn't make sense.
Right, which means you can see through it. I just get a cover save.
Okay.
So that's like the kicker. But I don't know. It's like it's something I really want to try, but I feel like with what's set up here, I'm not in too much of a hurt, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I think what I'm going to actually do is try to hit your machine gun team with the mortar.
Okay.
So let's do the fire order. And let's see if I get a 6. I got a 2. Next dice.
All right.
Yeah, sorry, folks. All that for nothing. I was really tempted.
Well, I'm just Googling smoke right now. The first thing that pops up is something on Reddit. I'll have to look at that here. All right. It looks like I pulled a die there. Let's see. See, unfortunately, I'm not sure what you're going to do because I'm pulling all the dice first. I am going to have my, let's see, that center ranger squad. They can advance through that tree, but they can't run through it, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to have them advance towards that wall that contains the objective.
Do you want to stop in the tree or do you want to go through the tree?
Go through the tree. I know it puts me out in the open. But I got these rangers with the idea that I was going to have them as objective takers. I also gave them the anti-tank grenades in case you harass me with your light armor there.
Okay, you're through. Do you want to take a shot at something?
Yes. Let's see. What's the white chip in the center there?
They're the Ostropin, the
Ostropin?
Shirkers.
Okay, I'm going to shoot at them.
Okay. The bar is what, 30?
30 inches.
So 30 inches is right here.
Okay, so too short?
Yep, you missed.
Okay.
So no
All
shot.
right.
Okay, next.
Let's see. You get a die.
I don't want one yet. They've gone, they've gone, they've gone. They have not gone. Oh. You know what? Let's do the Ostropin.
Okay.
They got to take an order check to pass. They are green, so that's a 8. But the lieutenant's there, so they get that bonus. 9, barely passed. So they're going to just advance up.
Now, refresh my memory. Shirkers, does that mean they basically have one more pin than normal, or is it double the number of pins? I can never remember.
It's 1 pin is 2. For each pin they get is 2 for an order check only.
Okay. Okay.
Only for an order check.
Is there something too where shirkers are more likely to run away?
Well, that's that pin factor.
Okay. Okay.
So they're going to try to take a long shot at your ranger squad.
Okay.
I'm looking for that, really that machine gun, because 24 is the rifles. They're missing. So I'm going to get it. That's 27.
Okay.
So
Nope.
I'll get the German machine gun.
All right.
So 5 dice. Their base is 4, 5, 6 for long range.
Okay.
2 5s, but not enough.
Okay.
Next dice.
All right. Is it the Ostropin guys, or is it a different squad that when they pass the order, they go up to regular, and then you get a roll again to see if they're veteran?
That's that's the mixed squad of Volksgrenadier.
Okay. I always get all those different squads, those German squads mixed up. There's so many of them.
And that's when they get an wound, when they lose a guy.
Gotcha. All right. Anyways, I just picked a die out for you.
I'm gonna take my my Pioneers, and they're running. Yeah, they're just gonna run up to here.
Okay.
The flamethrower's gotta be turned around because it'll hit the wall. Actually, you know what? That'll look cool.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see how this Pioneer unit works. I want to get for my Americans an engineer section and load them up in a truck and have them jump out and set stuff on fire. So I'll be curious to see how it works. You guys being on foot, it's a little bit tougher to get that flamethrower where it needs to be, but it may work out for you.
Well, and the other thing you have to remember for the German Pioneer squad, they have like 3 or 4 different weapons they can take besides the flamethrower.
Okay.
They have like a grenade launcher and something else, so they have some variety in their weapons.
Okay. All right. Another die for you.
I was a little concerned if you were going to have any a sniper.
I thought about it, but then it didn't perform that well for me in the last game we played, and I left it off the list, but I did consider it.
So my lieutenant's coming up into the woods. Okay, your turn.
Okay. It's you again.
I really wanted to have you move up, but okay. They're gonna go up onto the rocks, and that's a cover 1.
Okay.
Because of the debris. So I'm gonna have them advance. That's 2. Um, 4, and then 3. Yeah. So they advanced up, and they will. Oh man, I get them without any cover. Okay. Ranger squad or light mortar squad? I don't like choices. Because I can take the mortar out of action.
Right.
But you got to hit on a 6. If I can pin the range, I'm going to try to pin the Rangers. So, okay. So it's going to be 3s, 4 for long range, 5 for moving. And that's going to be 10 dice for 2 LMGs. Right? 3, 4 for moving, 5 for. Right? 5 for long range. So we got a pin. And it's 1, 2, 3 hits. Killing on 5s, 2 6s.
Oh man.
Look at that. And a 5.
The house always wins.
No 6s, but 3 guys, I assume 3 rifles.
Yeah.
That took a little teeth out of their bite.
Oh man.
Okay, you're up.
All right. All right, it's me. Let's see here. So who hasn't gone? The Jeep?
Regular and Rangers.
Yeah, okay. Do my Rangers have line of sight to the guys on the rocks, or is that tree in the way?
Trees in the way.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would have shot at them probably.
Okay, so the Rangers are going to advance to my right along the wall and then take a shot at those guys up on the rock.
So we know your SMG has no shot.
Right.
Rifles are going to just miss.
Okay.
They're right here.
I've got the BAR.
So the BAR is your only shot. So it'd be 3, 4 for long range, 5 for cover.
Okay. I rolled a 2 and a 4.
Next dice. It was a good try.
You're up.
It just tells me that you're literally going to have to get them out of cover or I have to move. One of us has to move for you to get a better shot. I got 2 LMGs. I don't think I care. I said we can advance 12, right? So here we go.
Okay.
222 is, promise I got to be careful because it's open topped. He's going to drive right up to here. I see half the squad without the wall.
Okay.
So your Rangers in the middle. I got, okay, the 222 has, Samuel says dense terrain is rough terrain.
Okay.
Which, that's what makes sense. So I got a light autocannon, or I can do a...
Hi, Sam.
666. Oh, 6 dice or 2 dice. Wait a minute, that would be 3, 4 for moving. 4 for, so I get a 4, 2 dice on 4s. You know what? It's an HE of 1 plus 1, so it kills them on 4s. But it gives me more than one. It has a chance to give me 2 pins. So let's try the HE shot light autocannon. It is under half range. So it'll be 4s I'm hitting on. I got a 6, so I got 1 1-inch.
Okay.
So that's covering 4 guys. Pins. It got 2 pins. Rolled a, that squad is just feeling death. And dying on 4s. 3 dead.
Oh, man.
And you got to take a morale check at a -3 pin.
Okay.
You just lost half the squad.
All right. I rolled a 6.
Veterans are 10.
10.
So barely.
Yeah, because with the 3 pins, that's a 9, correct?
Yep. 2 away from running away. Okay. You got 2 dice left. It's over here.
All right. So for my Jeep, I'm going to advance it up towards that left side of the table and do a pivot.
Right here?
Yes. And then...
That's 5.
Okay.
Do you want to go up this way or straight?
I wanted to... that rock up there, can it see over the rock, or is that like too tall?
It's too tall.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is advance or move, I'm sorry, move towards that rock so that I'm kind of out of sight of everybody.
So up here?
Yeah.
Okay. So that puts you here on an advance.
Okay.
Okay. This squad?
All right, and then for my regular guys, they're going to run. They're going to run towards the right, towards that lone tree there. Yep.
You want there or do you want behind it?
They're going to be kind of behind the tree there.
So this is what they're going to get them as behind the tree as possible. That's what it's going to
Right, yeah.
look like.
Okay, and that's the end of turn 1.
Yep.
All right. So on to turn 2. Let me put the dice back in the cup. Shake them up and see where we're at.
Bada boom, bada bing.
First die out is for me.
Ah, I wanted it.
All right. Light mortar. Can see those guys up there, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll to hit.
Okay, you need a 6.
I rolled a 1.
Okay, so you're hitting on a 5. Next turn.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
All right. It's me again. My machine gun team is going to advance to the corner of that wall.
You got to run.
Okay.
Right here?
No. See where the 2 walls meet? Yeah. Will they be able to see over that wall?
Put you right there.
Okay. Yeah. Basically, I just want to set up a little firing lane there in that corner.
I get you.
All right. You.
I really wanted it before you moved that machine gun team.
Were they marked by the mortar? Is that who the mortar shot at last time?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Oh. You got them. Rifle is not far enough. Got that, got that. You know what? I'm going to take a chance and see what you do. Ambush.
Okay.
You're up.
You go again.
I don't really want to go again. That would be 4 5s. I see 1, 2 guys okay. If I move up, I put myself in risk of that. Sorry, just give me a second.
No problem.
I'm going to take a. We're on turn 2.
Yes.
You know what? No, I don't need to do that. What do I need to do? 222 has good shots. I want to see if I can throw your Jeep out. The Ostropin. I got Rangers. I got too many. Those Rangers aren't going to shoot. I got the regular army there. I don't want to trigger them. You know what? My pioneers are going to advance through the hedge.
Ooh.
Gives me the stone wall between us for cover. And then they are going to shoot at that regular squad back there because I can see more than half to avoid that tree.
All right.
24. Oh, my rifles have range.
Okay. I don't remember the range on a flamethrower. Is it like
Flamethrower is 6?
6 inches? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll double check. Yeah, the flamethrower is like ridiculously close.
Right.
But if it gets there, be afraid. Yeah, it's a 6.
Yeah, you can put those multiple pins on and all that stuff.
Okay, so the machine guns are over half. So everything's going to be long range. So I'll do the machine gun first. That's 5 dice. 3, 4 for moving, 5 for long range. Nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rifles. I got 3 hits.
Okay.
1 dead.
Okay.
1 regular rifle. That was not so scary. Okay.
No, but you moving your guys up towards that objective really makes it a threat for me because now I've got to deal with a flamethrower that can just kind of nail anyone getting close to that objective. Now, I got a question for you. The flamethrower, where is it in the squad? When it comes to the flamethrower, does it behave like any other weapon in the game in that it doesn't matter where in the squad it is, you can't hit your own squad members with it?
Correct.
Okay. All right.
Actually, I messed up. I should have angled this way. I should have angled up there with them.
Okay.
As soon as you said that, I should have moved them up, and then that would have been great because I could have hunkered down in here and put them on ambush as you came at me.
All right.
Yeah, come on, come see me.
All right. You again.
Oh. Okay, the 2-2-2's going.
Okay.
Right? Because I'm trying to get them moving together. I don't know how scared I should be of the 3 Rangers sitting there.
Well, they've also got a lot of pins on them right now.
So I'm going to advance with the 2-2-2. And it's going to go right here. And see, the other thing I'm trying to do is use the 2-2-2 to help provide cover.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
Oh. No, I want another pin on that guy, those guys. So I'm going to go, I'm just going to do machine gun on them.
Okay.
It's over half, so it's going to be on 5s.
Okay.
So I get 6 dice. 3 hit. And no one died.
Okay. Well, you wanted the other pin on them, so you got that at least. All right. Me. All right. My inexperienced machine gun team, can they see the 2-2-2?
They're inexperienced?
Yes.
Oh, dang.
That's all I had points for.
Yes, they can.
Okay. All right. So they're going to shoot at that 222.
You already moved them up, remember?
That's right. I did do that this turn. All right. Let's see.
You got Jeep, regular, Ranger, Lieutenant.
Okay. Let's see. Trying to decide if I should do something with that lieutenant. He's kind of not. He's just sitting back there, not doing anything right now.
Yeah, he needs to be over in the middle.
Yeah, I know. I put him up thinking like, he could snap to the mortar squad and the machine gun squad, but right now they've both done something. He's kind of worthless over there for them. I guess I could snap to maybe with the Ranger squad, get them moving because they're just kind of hanging out back there, not doing anything. Well, the Ranger squad, I can't remember if we said they had range to those guys on the rocks or not.
The BAR does.
BAR did, and that's about it.
They're 2 inches short, so they literally have to cross the hedge to get all the rifles.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Second lieutenant is going to snap to. I just realized when I snap to, am I supposed to be doing an order check for that?
No, because no one's got pins.
Okay, all right. So I'll snap to. The Rangers are going to go over the hedge and advance towards that one lone tree up there.
So that puts them here.
Okay. And then they're going to fire at the guys on the rock.
Not yet. Because I have my ambush.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
So now it's a fire order, and I will shoot you as you stop there.
Okay.
Rifles are going to be at long range. The LMG is at medium range.
Okay.
So 5, 3. Okay, so rifles first, hitting you on 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. And then it's 1, 2, 4 rifles hitting you on 4s. 3 more. Killing on 5s.
I can't see. I see what, 6, 6. Am I seeing 5 6s and 2 5s there? 4 6s, 2 5s?
4 6s, 2 5s.
Oh my goodness. Boy, these Rangers are not having a good day for me.
I'm kissing the NCO. Oh no, you know what? Do I want to kill the NCO or the bar? I think I'm going to kill the NCO.
Okay.
So that's going to be the NCO. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rifles.
Okay.
And you have to take an order check with a -2.
All right. I rolled an 11. Man, that ambush really got him.
Anyone who has not seen my video on ambushing, I did do a tactics video on ambushing. I'm really starting to like ambushing because you can wait for the optimal fire chance and you can put the pin on them firing at you. In this case, it was just too much lead. That was, I'm sorry, Jason. I feel bad for that one. I do, because it's like you're 2 Ranger squads that were supposed to do something.
Yeah, they're hurting pups. Well, oh, and my NCOs, my lieutenant's still got to do something there.
Yeah, so you're advancing or running with him? Well, you got to advance because you're in the woods.
Yeah, I'm just going to advance up towards that machine gun team.
You want to go
If I go in the middle, if I have range eventually to snap to either of those guys, that's fine. They can stay in the middle there.
Yeah, that puts you in the middle. It takes you. You can't shoot me with the rifles, but I can shoot you with the LMGs.
Okay, that's fine.
So I don't know if you want to hang back.
Oh, you're saying they'd be out of range back there?
Yeah, they should be out of range about here, but they can still snap
too. Okay, then yeah, I'll do that. Yep.
Okay, because that should be about 6 inches.
Okay.
And that would get you out of the LMG.
All right. All right. Let's see what's next here. You.
I feel bad now.
Hey, maybe my regular guys or my Jeep will save the day. We'll see here.
So I'm gonna snap 2. So take one out. I'm gonna do the Ostropen and my Lieutenant.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna test on my Ostropen. 7. They're good. Almost not good, but they're good. I'm gonna move up this way. Meat shields out in the open. And I'm going to take the long shot and just try to hit the Rangers. Everyone's got range, but it's 4, 5 for the wall, 6 for moving. That's 4, 5 for moving, 6 for the wall, 7 for long range. So I need super 6s. That's one possibility on the machine gun. 7 rifles. 2 rifles are a maybe. And Jason, remember we were talking about super 6s?
Yeah.
I got 2.
You should be heading to the casino tonight.
I don't think they'll let us use these dice. That's the little ones that I got from the Tanks game. No 5s, but they got a pin. Okay. And then the Lieutenant. I don't really want to put them out there, but I guess I am. They got assault rifles. I'm going to see if I can pluck the machine gun team. And I can. I barely got them.
Okay.
So 4 for long range, 5 for the hedge. So 5s. 1 5. Oh, and they're inexperienced, so it's a 4. Nope, no dead.
Okay.
Okay. What's next?
Let's see here. Me. All right. Trying to figure out what to do with that Jeep.
So you could cut this way and try to put pins on the 222.
That's what I'm trying to debate. That or go after the flamethrower team.
No matter what, it's going to be 4s. You're going to be hitting on 4s. This is going to pin, 1 pin possible. You might be able to kill with that.
Right.
I don't know. It's a tough call on this one.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to try to go after the flamethrower team. So I'm just going to shoot up. I'll advance up the board, up the leftmost side, as far away from them as possible. Because, again, I don't want to get hit by that flamethrower.
So literally going at a diagonal stops here.
Okay.
So you got them. You are not within super short.
Okay. And then my machine gun team, or my machine gun on there is a medium machine gun, so it gets 5 shots, correct?
You know what? I'm going to give you super short, 3s. I want you to kill something.
We'll see here. All right.
5 shots hitting on 3.
I got 3 hits.
Killing on 5s.
And I rolled 1 5.
1 rifle.
All right. And it gets a pin.
Yep.
All right.
They're Americans. They did it.
All right. You got another die. This is your last die, I believe. If I pulled it out correctly when you snapped 2.
So that was an advance. I'm going to fire on your mortar.
Okay.
I was saving. I was thinking about doing it earlier, but you already moved the machine gun team. Sorry.
Okay.
Hits 4, so I miss. So 5 next turn.
Okay.
So you have these 2 guys left.
Right.
4 pins, 2 pins.
Okay. The 4-pin guys are going to rally.
Okay, so you got to pass an order test on a 10.
To rally?
Yes. It's no pins account against you. You just
Oh,
roll
yeah.
against
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Okay. So let's see. I rolled a 10.
Oh. Okay, D6 plus 1.
I rolled a 1, so remove 2 pins.
Yeah, when you want to roll high.
I know.
Okay, this other one?
They have 2 pins on them, right?
Yes.
And those guys are regular.
So they're on 9. Goes down to a
9 for
7.
2 pins. It's a 7 to do anything.
They're good on a 7, but not the way you're rolling.
Yeah, I know. All right, I'm gonna roll. Let's see if I roll 7 or less, and I'm gonna try to advance them into that tree there.
Okay.
Let's see here. I rolled a 7, a 5, and a 2.
But with the 2 pins, they go down. Oh, no, 7.
No, they're regular.
Yeah. You just want them in the woods, right?
Correct. And they remove a pin for passing that. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And that's the end of turn 3.
No, you
Oh, turn 2.
advanced.
What's that?
You advanced.
Oh, yeah. I can still shoot. Do I have range?
Who do you want to shoot at? Here or here? 222 or the engineers?
The 222 is 7 up, right?
Yes, but it's open top so you can pin it.
I'm going to try and pin it.
You want to put a pin on it?
Yeah.
So everyone's going to be at long range.
Okay.
Yeah. So it'll be 3, 4 for the pin, 5 for range. So yeah, everything will be so that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots.
Okay.
8 shots looking for 1 5.
All right, here we go. I rolled a 5 and a 6.
So you got a pin on it.
Okay.
And we go to turn 3.
All right.
It's gonna at least make me do an order check.
Let's see if these guys can turn it around this turn. All right. First die is for me.
You gotta
All right.
get to bed.
The first thing I'm going to do is have my light mortar fire on the guys on the rocks there.
Okay, so you need a 5.
I rolled a 6.
Oh, they're zeroed in. Now that is going to be a 1-inch template.
Okay.
So you got 4 guys. Roll for pins first. So it's a D2 pins.
Okay. I rolled a 5, so that would be 2 pins. Okay.
So now they're penetration +1, so you're killing on 4s.
Okay.
4 dice.
4 guys, you said. Okay.
Yeah.
I rolled a 6, a 2, a 3, and a 3. So the 6 hits.
So re-roll the 6, see if you pick.
I rolled a 1.
So 1 rifle.
Okay. All right.
And this is why I like taking nothing but rifles in my double LMG squad. It gives them some meat shields.
You get to go.
I am firing at your machine gun team.
All right.
Needing a 5. Got a 1.
Okay. But it rolls down to a 4 next time.
Good night, buddy. Sweet dreams. You want to say hi, Mr. Jason? No?
Hi there.
Yeah, so I can see all this. That's the because of where I had put the camera up in the rafters to get the view. So he's like, "What? Oh, that's cool. What's up there?"
All right. You get to go again.
I think I don't want your machine gun Jeep to do anything. So I think what I'm going to do. Yeah, let's go flame it. Order test on the engineers. I need a 9. They go down. They roll a 10.
Okay.
Failed their order check. Ooh. Good night. Sweet dreams. Everything okay? You okay, Jason?
Yep. All good here.
Okay.
Ready for another die?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. You said it was me again after the engineers, right?
You've pulled 2 dice so far.
Oh, okay. So I do have to go. Sorry. I misunderstood. I'm going to, for my second dice, you know what? I'm going to pull another dice out. The Astropin and the Lieutenant are going to activate together.
Okay.
They're going to advance themselves. I got to activate the Astropin so they get their boost. 4. They're all good. So they're going to go 6 up. Into the objective. And I'm going to put fire on the Ranger squad.
Okay.
So machine guns under half. So machine gun first, 2, 4, 5. 4, 5 for moving, 6 for the wall, 7. So I need super 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rifles. That's so 1 possibility and a 2. So nothing. And the Lieutenant, they're gonna move 6 up. Hunker the majority behind the wall to get the cover, and they're going to shoot at the machine gun team.
Okay.
So that's going to be 3, 4 for long range, 5 for the hedge. 1 hit, And one dead. So I'm gonna just put a dice there saying one died.
Okay.
Okay, next dice.
All right. It is me. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. My machine gun team, having the lieutenant right next to them, gives them a modifier to those pins. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a snap 2 with my lieutenant, and they're going to order the machine gun team to fire at the Ostrupen group there.
Okay, so you got to roll for your order check. So you're going to be on 8s because the 2 from the lieutenant cancels the 2 pins.
Okay. I rolled a 7.
Okay.
So they remove a pin, and then they're going to shoot at those guys.
So it's under half. So it's going to be 4, 5 for the pin, 6 for the wall because half the guys are behind the wall.
They're also inexperienced. Does that make it super 6s?
No, because it starts as a 4.
Oh, you counted it as a 4. Okay, I'm sorry, I misheard.
Yeah, you're fine. 5 for the pin, 6 for the wall.
Okay. So I'm rolling 5 shots at you. And I rolled a 6. The rest missed.
Okay, so you're killing on a 4. Or, I mean, yeah, 4.
I rolled a 1.
3. Okay. So they got a pin, though.
Okay.
And then your
Oh,
lieutenant.
Yeah, my lieutenant. Is there anything in range they can shoot at? They have rifles.
This was about 16. They might be able to shoot. You just want to stand and fire?
Yeah, I couldn't tell if my machine gun team was in the way.
So, no, you could fire at the lieutenant. If you want to move up, you could shoot at the Ostropen.
Okay, I'm going to shoot at the lieutenant.
Okay, so you're at 19 inches. So it would be 3s, 4, 5s.
Okay.
2 shots on 5.
I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Okay. It was a chance.
Yeah. All right. It's me again. I'm going to have my Jeep shoot at the flamethrower squad there, the Pioneer squad.
Do you want to move or just stay there?
I mean, I don't feel like there's anywhere I can move to.
Okay.
That's going to get me out of range of them anyways. If I move, I'm going to take that -1 to hit. So I'm just going to keep them put and pump shots into them.
So 5 shots on a 2.
I rolled 2 1s. So 3 hits.
Okay.
And
oh, wait. No, they're down. You're hitting on 4s.
Oh. Okay. So I only got 1 hit then.
Okay, so 1 pin. Yeah, they went down, so.
Okay.
Killing on 5.
I rolled a 1.
Okay.
All right. It's me again. Let's see. Ranger squad and regular squad. Ranger squad, how many pins do they have on them? 2? Okay. So the Ranger squad, I'm going to have them. So you still have a bunch of dice left. I'm going to have my Ranger. What's that?
I have 2 left.
Okay. I'm going to have my Ranger squad advance to the wall if they pass this order check. So they're veterans, they're 10s, but with 2 pins, I got to roll under an 8.
Yes.
And I rolled a 5. So they remove a pin, and they are going to advance up to that wall and shoot the Ostrip. And no, I'm sorry. They're going to shoot the lieutenant.
Okay, so the SMG's at long range. So you'll get 3 shots on a 4 for the pin, 5 for the wall. So 3 shots on 5, 2 shots on a 6.
3 shots on a 5. I rolled a 1 hit there, then 2 shots on a 6. Neither hit there.
Okay.
So
they are
1
veterans.
All right. So I'm hitting them on 5s.
5.
Is that correct? All right. I rolled a 2.
Okay.
All right.
Next.
It's me again. The only guys that have gone that I have left is the regular. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Let's see. My regular guys are going to try to put another pin on that 222.
So pass your order check on an 8.
They rolled a 9.
They go down.
They go down.
Okay, my last 2. The green squad's going to advance down, so I got to take an order check. 8 or less. They go down on 11. The 222 needs an order check on an 8. They passed it. They are going to advance. That's 5. Yeah, they're just going to park themselves right there. I think I'm going to 3, 4 for moving back to 3s. But I don't get any help on a machine gun. Autocannon, if 1 hits, I get all 3 with a -1. I want the chance of a higher pin count. So I'm going to do 2 autocannon shots at your Rangers.
Okay.
It's going to be super short, so it's 4 is back to 3. 1 hits. I know I have all 3 pins. They only get 1 pin. But I kill them on 4s instead of 5s. 1 dead.
Okay.
Okay. We go to turn 4.
All right. Kind of surprised we've made it this far in the game and no units have been removed yet.
No, you lost the Rangers.
Oh, that's right. I got to pull a die out. Hold on. I think I just put it back in. That's right. All right. All right. First thing that's happening, you get to go first.
That would be 4, 5, 6, 6 to hit. That would be 4s. The regular squad does not have anti-tank grenades, right?
The regular squad does not. It was only the Ranger squads that were a real threat to your 222.
222 will machine gun your Rangers. So it'll be 6 dice. 3 goes down to 2 for super close. Yeah, 2s, all but 1 hits. Oh no, it's 3s because, so 2 miss. 3 because you're a small team now.
Okay.
And no one died.
All right.
You're up.
Oops. It looks like it's me. All right. I'm going to have my inexperienced machine. No, I take that back. I'm going to have my lieutenant snap 2. So
You want to do all 3?
What's that?
You want to do the machine gun, the mortar, and the lieutenant?
Can I give 2 orders as a first lieutenant?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you paid for the more expensive one.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I'll snap to everybody in that little section over there.
Who do you want to do first?
Let's see. We'll do Mortar is going to take a shot at those guys that's zeroed in on.
Okay, if it hits, I'm just going down.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll. See if you get a 1.
I got a 5. I rolled a 5.
They go down, so you'll have 2 hits. Go ahead and roll for your pins.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. And you get to kill 2 on a 4+.
Rolled a 6 and a 3. So 1 dead.
Roll the 6, see if you get the pick.
Oh, yeah. Nope.
That's okay. You guys paid for your points.
All right. The mortar team, I'm sorry, the machine gun team, I mean to say, they're going to try and shoot at your Ostrupen squad
Okay.
there.
So you got to pass an order check. They got 1 pin.
All right. They're inexperienced, so instead of an 8, it's a 7. Is that correct?
Right, but then it's +2 because you got the lieutenant. So it's technically 9.
A 9.
Or less.
All right. I rolled a 7.
Okay.
So they remove a pin, and they're going to shoot at that Ostrupen.
So it was 4, 5 for the hedge.
Okay. 5. I got 1 hit. It was a 6.
They die on 3s.
I rolled a 1.
Okay.
Oh, and then finally, my lieutenant there is going to shoot at your lieutenant.
Yep. So that one was 5s because it was 4, 5. Yeah, 5s.
Okay.
Right? No,
I couldn't remember if it was long range.
it is long range. So it's 3, 4 for cover, 5 for long range.
Okay. I rolled a 5 and a 2, so 1 connected. And then let me roll to see if he's dead.
Yep.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. Lots of pins everywhere. Okay. I got 4 dice to your 3 now.
All right, you get to go.
do I want to do? They've already gone. I got to worry about this. You know what? They have that anchored pretty well. I'm going to try to activate the engineers. So I need an 8 or less. I got a 6.
All right.
They're advancing. Hi. Shocking, I know. I'm going to do the flamethrower first because that hits, I have a good chance of just, it's gone.
Right.
So it's 3s, 4 for moving, 5 for the pin, super short 4s. I hit on a 2, it misses. Is it out of gas? No. Four. So I got 10 shots. LMG rifles, that's 4. That's okay, it's 3, 4 for the pin, 5 for moving, back to 4 for super short. 2 hit. So it's got a pin. I need 6s. Nope. Next dice.
Okay. All right. You get to go again.
Okay, let's snap the lieutenant with the Ostropin.
Okay.
Super 6. But that's 4 pins. 3 pins, so I have to pass on a 5. The Ostropin, I'm going to try to pass on a 5. They got a 6. That would be 10 minus 1, 9. So they're down.
Okay.
The lieutenant has to pass on a 9. They do. Exactly a 9. They're going to pour fire into the Rangers.
Okay.
I got 1 at short and 2 at long. So it's 3s, 4. So 2 shots on a 4 and 4 shots on a 5.
Okay.
Oh no, wait a minute. It's because no, I'm wrong. Hold on. Sorry. So 3, 4, 5, 6.
Small team.
Oh man. I said it already. So 6s are my red. No, I need super 6s on these. 1 possible. No. Next. That was a waste.
All right. You get to go again.
So that's my last unit, the mortar. Hitting you on a 4. It's a 1. It goes to a 3.
Okay.
And that's your 3 units. 1, 2, 3.
All right. Let's see here. My regular guys, they have 1 pin on them.
Yes.
Okay. They're going to try and put another pin on that 222.
Okay. Roll to pass.
I rolled 11.
They are down.
Okay. Let's see. What's left? My Jeep?
Ranger or Jeep?
Rangers are going to rally.
Okay.
They rolled an 8.
11. They go down.
Wait, to rally, they don't count the pins, do they?
Oh, yeah, that's right. So roll a d6. You're right.
And then I rolled a 5, so they remove all the pins.
Yep.
Okay. And then finally, my Jeep. My Jeep is going to advance backwards 12 inches. Or
You can only advance 6 because you're not recce.
okay, I'm going to advance backwards 6.
Well, just know if you go 6, I'm going to get cover. And you lose super short.
That's true. What I have 1 pin on me though, right?
Yes.
See, if I screw this up, you're going to wipe me out. I'm trying to get out of range of that flamethrower.
No one said it was an easy decision.
Yeah. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to advance back 6 inches.
Take your order check.
Oh yeah, that's right. That Jeep is veteran, so it's normally a 10. I rolled a 4.
Okay.
All right. And then there's nothing to shoot at, right?
No, you can shoot at them, but it's going to be 4 for moving, 5, 6 because it's a rock in the way. So it's going to be 6s.
All right. So I'll shoot at them. So that's 5 shots coming your way. I rolled 2 6s.
Do you kill anyone?
That's a good question. I rolled a 3 and a 3.
Nope.
All right.
Turn 5. My Ostropin will stay down.
You have not lost any units on the board. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. 2. I've lost my Ranger squad. Okay. All right. I go first.
Are going to affect the trifecta?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
If you hit with the mortar, they go down.
Okay.
Who do you want to go first?
Let's do the mortar first.
Okay.
Is that a 3 up at this point?
No, it's a 2+. Anything,
2 up.
only a 1 misses.
Okay. I rolled a 2.
Okay, so you get 2 guys. Oh, roll for pins.
I rolled a 6 there, so 2 pins.
Okay, you get 2 guys on a 4 if you can.
Okay. I rolled a 4 and a 2, so 1 guy died.
So remember when you asked me if you did Germans and I told you about this squad?
Yeah.
It causes lots of fear. If they can take out 1 unit of a decent chunk, they take up 1 dice of activation from your opponent.
Okay.
So granted you're on a 2, they're not going anywhere, you're not doing anything else, you're not shooting anything else on the objective.
Right.
Because at this point you really need to move them off the objective with the mortar.
Right.
So anyway, MMG or the lieutenant?
The MMG is going to shoot at the. How many guys are left in that Ostropin group?
8.
Okay. And then is the lieutenant, is that 2 guys in that squad?
3.
3. Okay. I'm going to shoot the lieutenant with my machine gun.
So it would be 4, 5 for the wall.
All right. I rolled 2 5s and a 6.
Okay, you're killing on 5s.
I rolled a 5, a 4, and a 3. So one of the assault rifle guys is dead.
Yep. Now they're a small team.
Yep. And then my lieutenant is going to do the exact same thing. Shoot at your lieutenant again.
Now he's going to hit on 6s because they're a small team.
Small team, yeah. Okay. Missed.
Okay. Next dice.
You get to go.
The 222 is going to go 4, pivot, 6, pivot. Right? It gets 2 pivots or 1? Yeah, 2 pivots. Hi, Jeep. So it's going to be 3, 4 for moving, back to 3 for super short, autocannons, armor piercing. Both hit. Autocannon gets a +1, I think, +4. First one hits, it's a 2, so it's glancing. The other one is a 7. The penetration is a 4, so it's gone. Your turn.
All right. All right. Let's see here. You get to go again.
My lieutenant is going to lieutenant. No, I'm going to wait on lieutenant. Fire the mortar at your machine gun team. I want to see if I can at least 6. So that's going to be 3 pins. And then 2 guys are left. Killing them on a anything but a 1. Both of them are dead.
Okay.
Next.
All right. Let's see here. You get to go again.
I don't want to go again. I'm going to rally my lieutenant. I want to get those pins off. 7 pass. 5. We're on turn 5. Well, I got 1 turn left after
Okay,
this.
thank you.
You want to say hi?
Hi.
Hey.
Okay, so my lieutenant's done. Your turn. Pull dice.
It's 309 or something.
All right. It's me.
Well, the long acting has helped in overnight.
Yes.
Rangers or the regular squad?
Let's see. Just to double check, to claim that objective, you have to be inside the ruins.
Yeah, you got to be on the poker chips.
Okay.
They got to
Right now-
jump over the wall.
Right now, which squads are on the?
My lieutenant and the Ostropen.
Okay, they're both on there. Okay.
Yeah, I hopped half over the wall on both.
Okay.
That way I had both of them in there.
All right. My Ranger squad, is it 1 BAR and 1 rifle guy?
No, it's a BAR and an SMG.
Okay.
With
All
your
right, they're going to
NCO.
shoot at. They're going to shoot at your lieutenant.
Okay, so the lieutenant was at long range for the SMG. So it's 4 for a small team, 5 for the wall, 6 for the SMG.
Okay, so BAR gets 2 shots. SMG gets
2 shots on a 6.
2 shots on a 6. All right. I'll do the BAR first here. Ooh, I rolled 2 6s.
Okay.
And rolled a 4 and a 1.
Small teams are pesky, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay, roll on 5 or higher kills.
Oh, no. That was just my BARs. So I rolled 6s, and then I rolled the wounds of 4 and a 1, or the
Okay.
damage of 4 and a 1.
Go ahead and roll your SMG.
Okay. 2 and a 5.
Okay. I'll take the pin.
Okay.
Who goes next?
You get to go.
I'm going to see if I can activate my engineers. They're going to do a run order. 4. Run your butts. Did you forget about us? We didn't forget about you. Okay.
All right. So let's see what's left. The regular squad.
Let me guess. You're going to shoot the engineers.
No. I'm going to advance.
Okay.
So let me move up towards the wall.
Well, see if you pass the order check.
Oh, yeah. Well, they have 1 or 2 pins?
1 pin.
1
That
pin.
has kept them stuck.
All right. I rolled an 8.
That's a 9. Barely.
Yeah.
So advance towards the wall.
Right. And then shoot at the flamethrower guys.
Should be at super short. So you'll be hitting on 3 super short 2s. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots on the 2s. That's pretty good odds.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, so 6 hits.
Killing them on 5s is a different story.
Right. Let's see here. I rolled a 5 and a 6. So let me roll this. Let me roll the 6 to see if I can take out that flamethrower.
Yep.
Did not take out the flamethrower, but 2 deaths.
That's okay. I still got. I still have 2 meaningless rifle dudes left.
Okay.
Because I got a loader and the helper, and then I got 2 rifles and the NCO left. So I still got some bodies in that squad,
Okay.
which you don't want to hear. Okay, so I'm keeping the Ostropin down so they lose a pin. And I'm going to keep this squad down, right? You know what? No, I'm gonna take that off. So 1 die of mine does not go back in the bag, or whatever you're using.
Okay.
Is it 1 pin, or do they get more than 1 pin off if they stay down?
I don't know.
Do you know about that rule?
No.
Okay, so if you keep a unit down for a full turn, as
Okay.
in they started down and they stay down.
Okay.
So if a player decides to retain the down order, units that end their turn down can retain their order to return it or return it. If the player decides to retain the down order, the order die is left. Oh, so I could have taken the D3 pins off last turn.
Okay.
So I will have taken the D3 off. So they will have lost their pins.
Okay.
So I'll put theirs back in the bag.
Okay.
And then see, I would have left it down. I thought it had to be a full turn. So yeah, a pin unit that does this also loses D3 pins markers immediately instead of returning its order dice to the bag. This allows the pin unit recover its effectiveness without passing an order check.
Okay.
So yeah,
I'll have to remember that for the future.
It's not super. It doesn't happen super often, but every so often you want to do it.
Right. Well, if you have a unit just trying to stay on an objective, you might as well stay down and remove those pins as a bonus.
Right, and if they're like the Ostropen, like you don't want to roll the order check. You just
Right.
don't.
Right.
Anyway, so okay.
All right. So this is turn 6. I think the outcome's pretty obvious here, but let's see.
No,
here.
you can still draw it.
Let's see. It's me.
Dang it. Pick wisely.
So I'm going to have my
Charge me?
rain. I was going to have my Rangers advance and then shoot you.
But shoot who?
Well, the group I feel like I could most likely kill is your lieutenant and take them off the objective. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to advance and try to kill off your lieutenant.
You want them both over the wall, or you want to keep one behind the wall?
Um,
The reason why I say that, if one's behind the wall, they technically are 50% in cover, so they get the cover bonus. If they're both over the wall, then you don't get the cover bonus.
okay. Are we, in terms of winning the game, is it units on the objective or models on the objective?
You have to be uncontested for you to win.
Okay. Okay, so just having my guys in there brings it to a draw. Okay.
So do you want both in, or do you want one in?
Just one in.
Okay, I put the SMG closer, or do you want the SMG on the outside?
No, SMG closer.
And you're going to shoot the lieutenant?
Yeah.
And that now puts you at regular range.
Okay.
That's why I was asking you about that.
All right.
So you would be 3, 4 for the wall, 5 for small team on both those shots.
Okay, but that's a total of 4 dice coming your way that are all 5s ups.
Bingo.
Okay. So they all missed.
Wow, that could be it. That
Yeah.
could be it.
All right, let's see here.
If I get the next dice, it's going to matter.
I get the next die.
What are you going to do?
Okay, so the regular squad's going to basically do the same thing. They're going to advance into that territory.
And shoot who?
Again, the lieutenant squad.
Okay, so everyone's under half. You'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots on 5s.
8 shots on 5s. 8. Let's see. A 6, a 6, a 6, a 6, and then everything else missed. So 4 of them connected.
Okay, killing on 5s.
Oh my God. 3 6s and a 5.
So I lost my lieutenant.
Okay.
That was a gamble putting him up there. Oh, your regular squad, do you want 4 guys in, or do you want 4 guys out?
Whatever's going to give me that cover. I just want them to stay put there.
But here's where you got to make the decision. Depending on who's shooting from where, you get that cover or not. If 4 guys are in and they're coming this way, you get cover.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
If you're shooting this way, you don't get cover. If 4
Okay.
guys are in.
So the Ostropen are what? Inexperienced, right?
Yes.
Okay. The Pioneer, are they regular?
They're veterans.
They're veterans, but they also have 2 pins on them. So they may not even be able to get the shots if they roll poorly on the morale. I'll tell you what, put me more guys in.
Okay. Because that will decide what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. It's you.
Because if I shoot you with the 2-2-2, the majority are now in the wall, so they get cover.
Oh, I forgot about that 2-2-2 sitting back there. Yep.
If they were outside, you don't get cover.
Right.
I am going to rally them. 8. So they pass, and they get off 6 pins. Next dice.
Okay. It's you again.
The mortar, right? Mortar? No, Ostropen will fire at your regular dudes.
Okay.
They foobarred. That was the worst possible thing that could have happened.
Well, you still have to roll on that foo bar table, so maybe you'll roll well there.
So they panicked. I got a 3. I almost did not. So
I saw those 2 tough-looking rangers come over the wall.
technically they can't run because of the wall.
Oh.
So they now have lost the objective.
Okay.
Next dice. So right now, if my engineers can't move, you win.
It's you.
Okay. The mortar is firing at your regular squad.
Okay.
I'm on 6. You just rolled me a 6. You can do it. 5. Next.
It's you again.
I'm going to activate the 222. Pivot 1. No matter what, I can't get 8. Yeah. So do I even want to pivot? Yeah. Right here. Shooting at your regular squad. 3, 4 for moving, 5 for the wall, back down to 4. It's going to be HE shots. 1 hits. Should be 4 guys. Yeah. Killing on pins. 2 pins. Killing on 3s. 3 guys are dead. Where do you want me to take them from?
The guys that are outside the wall.
Okay, next.
All right, it's me. My mortar squad is going to target your pioneers.
Okay, roll a 6. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me measure that. Because I think it's 24, isn't it?
Yeah, 12 to 24 is for a light mortar.
So the only issue you're going to have is, well, you have to move so you can pivot, but it doesn't matter. You're only going to hit on a 6 anyway. So go ahead.
All right.
Because just the angle, you would have to pivot to get them.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't matter because they're going to shoot on a 6. So go ahead. You get a 6?
I rolled a 4.
Okay.
All right. It's you.
Oh, my lieutenant's gone. So that's the engineers. Let's see if they activate. They activate on a 3, so they lose their pin. They are advancing in. So no matter what, the best I got is a draw.
Well, they advanced. Can't they shoot my guys off the objective or no?
You have 2 guys in there. You have Rangers and the regular squad.
Oh, that's right. I forgot I had
So
2 squads.
actually, there we go. Bandana them in. So they still got the wall covering. 3 guys in, so even if you kill 2 with your lieutenant, I'm still in. Yes, that's called playing the game, the game, the game. Gaming the game. We're going to see if we kill off your regular squad, because at this point, I wish I had 2 Panzerfaust, and I would Panzerfaust the crap out of your Rangers. Okay. So 4 for the pin, 5 for moving, 4 for super short for the flamethrower. It's a 1. It still has gas. The flamethrower did nothing this game but scare you. And I got 3 rifles and the LMG. That would be 3, 4 for the pin, 5 for moving, 4 for super short. 3 missed. Let's see if I wipe them out. 2 dead. So you are going to have to take an order check with 3 pins.
Okay. For my regular guys.
Yes.
All right, I rolled a 5, which is, let's see, 8 minus 3 would have given me a 5, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's game. It's a draw.
All right.
So do you want to see if your lieutenant can pick? Because I figured you would advance up.
Yeah, he was just basically going to take pot shots.
So that would be. It would be long range. So it'd be 4 for the wall, 5 for long range. 2 shots on a 5.
I rolled a 6 and a 3. And the 6, I rolled another 6.
Oh, can you take the flamethrower? See if you can.
Well, that's what I was saying. I rolled a 6 and then rolled another 6.
Oh, you would have killed the flamethrower. Don't you feel accomplished at the last die roll of the last turn?
Well, that flamethrower ended up not doing a whole lot anyway, so.
Like I said, I've never actually played with one before. So it was going to be interesting to see what it would happen. So I'm going to bring this down. Bring that down. Ah. So overall, what do you think? How did that go for you?
Better than my previous games. Now, I lucked out, really. If it hadn't been for that Ostrupin group squad running away, I would have lost the game. So it just happened that that worked out for me. I had some bad rolls with my Rangers. I played my Rangers more aggressively the way they're supposed to be played this game, though. So I did have that squad with the 2 Rangers left at the end that helped me win the game. So I was happy about that. The other thing is, even though the Jeep did not wipe out your Pioneer squad, I do feel like it pulled you away at one point. My goal was to maybe try and pull you away from that objective with the Jeep, and you ended up taking out the Jeep with the 222. So it became a moot point anyways.
Well, and that's what did I do with that container? Oh, I was gonna try to start doing that, but and that's why I said I screwed up. I should have just moved when I moved them out of the hedge, I should have moved them up to the objective. And if I had done that, I think it would have been a much more intimidating factor for you to move in.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I was really intrigued. So did the poker chips, do you feel like helped with doing the distance game?
Definitely. Yep. Just it helps keep it straight because, I felt like the last game that we played, I had trouble kind of differentiating between some of my units. And, obviously I can ask or whatever, but that gets old after a while. So, yeah, that was a good improvement.
Yeah, and I was just trying to figure out something that would differentiate some. And it also helped that I didn't have repeatedly multiple of the same unit.
Right.
So there was that. And at this point, it looks like we're going to be, I don't know. We're in Maryland, so because we're in Maryland, we're kind of opening, but we're not opening. So at least for me, I'm in Baltimore County, and Baltimore County is not lifting anytime soon, I don't think. So I'm definitely probably going to be up for 1 or 2 more weeks at least of doing this. What do you think?
Yeah, yeah. I don't see me probably playing a real game of bolt action, like, live or whatever, till sometime this summer,
If we're
So,
lucky.
yeah.
Because I don't know if how the game room's going to open up in the area, because the restrictions probably not going to change of 10 or less, and I think the most we could do safely in the room is 6, and that's playing every other table
Right,
and making sure there's a table between everyone's games.
right.
So, how's your Germans coming along? I know you're collecting some.
Well, I've got them collected. I just have to work on them. I've just got a couple things left to do with the remaining 7 guys of my U.S. Airborne squad, and then they'll be table ready. I mean, I have decals to put on them. I'll do that at some point. And then I do have like 10 Germans already painted up. I had gotten the old starter set years ago. What was it? The D-Day
Oh yeah, firefight.
or whatever, where it came with the Germans and then the regular U.S. infantry, as opposed to now the new set that comes with the airborne. So I've got those guys put together and painted, but then I've got other Germans to work on. I've got 2 of the Hanemags that one's put together and primed. I just got to paint that. And then the other one I got to put together. I believe the one that comes with Band of Brothers is a different Hanemag.
Yes.
The armament compared to the first one. It comes with like a light anti-tank gun or something on it, I think.
If you want to, it's a 251-10.
Okay.
You can build it either way, but I like having the option because most games I've played in it still blows up pretty easy, but it's a transport with a light anti-tank gun.
Right. The one thing I do feel looking over the German list is there's way more anti-tank options than for the Americans. You saw this game, my anti-tank was putting anti-tank grenades on my Rangers. Of course, they didn't do anything with it. I just struggle. I've got a bazooka team that I run in my Jeep. I've thought about maybe getting an anti-tank gun just to have, and see what it does. But I feel like it's tough with the Americans, whereas you can kind of go overboard with the Germans in terms of anti-tank, which I guess is a good thing and a bad thing. If your opponent doesn't bring any tanks, you spend a bunch of points on something that's going to have minimal use. And I've got a Flak 88. I've got to put together I've got the Warlord version of it. I looked at the Rubicon one. I looked at the Warlord one. I ended up getting the Warlord one, and it looks like it'll be fun to put together.
I have assembled 2 of them.
Okay.
It goes together very well. The only issue I come across is when you start putting on all the wheels and the support beams.
Okay.
That's kind of annoying. However, the other thing I would say is when you see the seat the guy's supposed to sit on, it will hold him because it's a little piece of plastic on a little plastic rod with a big metal dude.
Okay.
I've built 2. I've glued them in, and both of the guys have not told me they've ever fallen off.
Okay. It's funny you should say that, because I was watching a how-to video on putting it together, and the person putting it together did say that the seat was a little flimsy for the metal guy. So I was wondering how that was going to go out. So it worked out. So I'm glad you said it works out.
It works out fine. I've done it both ways, and I've actually painted the guy off of it and then super glued him onto the seat after I painted because of where it's positioned. If you just put a little dot or so of super glue, it holds them. You can even, if you want, not glue him in place and just put him in for a game if you want.
Okay.
Because he sits okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I have a question.
Sure.
I have the Italian and Axis book. Are you okay if next time I run my Germans as like Hungarians or something else?
It's fine. Yeah, I don't really know what the differences is off the top of my head. I know there are differences, but yeah, it'll be something different to do.
I know they get like Axis support, so they can bring a German thing with them, but they get some different rules. I have to go read what they are.
Yeah.
And I feel like I know a lot of people do some like different heads and so forth, but they all kind of did like the grayish greenish uniforms.
Okay.
And they used slightly different LMGs, but I'm just going to proxy it.
That's fine.
And what I would recommend if you want, I have not been able to use it yet, but I did. Well, one, because you were asking about the anti-tanks for the Americans. So the Greyhound has a light anti-tank gun.
Okay.
And it's got like a Pinto HMG, and I don't know if it's got a coaxial MMG or if it's got a Hall mounted. I have to double check. So the Greyhound,
Okay.
that's kind of similar to the 222 option. The other thing I have that I really want to try for my Americans is an M3 Scout Car.
Okay.
It's got transport capability. It's an armored car, but it counts as a transport, and it's got machine guns on it.
Okay.
So it's a little bit more expensive than the Jeep, but it doesn't take the armored car slot. So you could take that with a Greyhound. And if you want to put a bazooka as the transport in the M3 Scout Car with the lieutenant if you want.
Okay.
Because it's got like a 5 or 6 person transport limit. Or you can put a squad of Rangers in there, but you want them running up anyway.
Right.
So I would look at that for the Americans. And because we set an armor value of 8, this is where the Americans get away with it and some allies. They have some light armored tanks with heavy anti-tank guns on them. Like the, what is it, the Hellcat, the M18?
Okay.
Because if you do the M10, that's
Armored one.
Sherman 9.
Right.
But the Hellcat is an 8 with Recce.
Okay.
So the way you were saying it, so the Germans have really good anti-tank options, and they get some heavily armored stuff for what they get. But the Americans do get a couple versatile options, and I was looking at getting a 3D printed. It's a half track. It's like an M15 or an M16. I forget what it is, but
Okay.
it has a autocannon on it.
Okay.
So it's a flak weapon, but it has a light autocannon on it. So it has a +4 pen value.
Huh. Okay.
So there's some flexibility that's not mainstream.
Okay.
Sam and I were, or Jeep Man Sam and I were talking about a couple of those different things and adding it just to our armies. Just, hey, look, I got this weird little thing out of nowhere. You're not prepared for it. Or there's the quad HMG half track. So it's got 4 HMGs on it with +1 pen, so it's 12 shots.
Okay.
So nice veteran killer.
Speaking of unusual stuff, I saw you posted. You painted up some partisans. I don't know if you want to talk about that now. Are you working on a partisan army?
It was a prank.
Oh, okay.
The one I do want to work on some partisans eventually. I got to get I don't have the book for it, but those were Mansions of Madness characters.
Oh, okay, okay.
But they're like dressed as civilians, and a couple of them have handguns and Tommy guns. I'm like, it's partisans.
They totally could be partisans. If you look at like the Warlord range of partisans, it's people in like those old timey 1930s clothes or whatever with machine guns.
Yeah, and trench coats. I'm like, oh, these could have been so partisans and just call it. But I do want to try partisans. I think they're in the French and Allies book.
Okay.
So there's a couple books I know I want to get at some point. I also as a German player want to get the Western Desert. I feel like if you're a German player, Armies of Germany, Western Desert, and if you want to do early war, the it's like the Invasion of France or Blitzkrieg. I forget which book.
Okay.
Because Western Desert gives you a theater option of free LMGs. It's like the thing that the Germans should have for a special rule. They get free LMGs and squads in Western Desert. And the early Blitzkrieg book, the LMG can be a machine gun team. And you can have like more than one. So it gives them a dirt cheap support team for an extra LMG and they get the motorcycle squads.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That didn't just like tear across the board and jump out and go, hi. So I feel like those are some books that are high on my wish list to have for as a German player. But yeah, so, and actually for the fun of it, your lieutenant, by the way, that I was proxying.
Right.
Let's see if they're going to focus. I don't think they're going to focus. But if you see that strip on the helmet and on the armband,
Right.
these are my MPs.
I was just about to say those look like MPs.
I have a 5-man MP squad.
Okay.
Freehand.
Okay.
Because they're in the Battle of the Bulge.
I was going to say, aren't they in the Battle of the Bulge book?
So they help with reinforcements.
Okay.
That's the kind of their flavor, but it's a 5-man squad. They do. I think it's they help with reinforcements and something with morale checks.
Okay.
So I have them painted up just so I like one day I'm like, here, I got my MPs.
That's awesome. Yeah, the Rubicon Jeep that I have and painted up has little stickers for MPs on it. You can make it an MP Jeep and stuff. Pretty cool.
That's the one thing I have an issue with the Germans, because if you want an MP German unit, they actually have like this special net medallion type thing they wore that say they were an MP.
Okay.
So it wasn't anything like on the arms. It was actually something that was around their neck as an insignia that's represented. And it's in the Warlord and the Battle of the Bulge book. And I'm like, I don't know if I can reproduce that. But anyway, any last thoughts, Jason?
No, this was a great game. I had a good time, and it really did come down to the end there. I mean, it really could have gone either way with a couple of those dice rolls at the end, so that was kind of exciting.
Yeah. So just remember, guys, if you're playing bolt action, don't throw in the towel. I've known too many people like, well, this will happen and this will happen, so it's no point in me doing this. Yeah, but who knew the Ostrup were going to fail on a FUBAR? And I really wish I had. I'm glad I put the guys up on the rock, but I wish I was able to do something else with them. I mean, your mortar getting them, I pushed the odds, but so yeah. But anyway, thanks for joining me, Jason, and you have a good week ahead of you.
Yeah. Let's do this again soon.
Take care. And this is Matt from the Dice of the Round Table signing off. And thanks for making it to the end of the video. Achievement unlocked.
See ya.
See ya.